Hi from quarantine. Hypothetical situation, it's once every 2 weeks. You're going on your grocery run, get your groceries, and you walk into the store and you're like, that is the can of peas that I need. You grab the can of peas. I have a scratch in my eye. Oh no, what did I just do, right? Now you get COVID-19. We want to prevent this from happening. So to prevent this, I've been working on masks for my family. I've started to pick up some tricks to make them fast, and so I thought I'd share these with you guys so that you can make them for yourself and your family too. And make them really fast like an assembly line, and we can save the N95 ones for the doctors who need them because there is a mask shortage. So let's talk materials. You'll need some Urban Outfitters bags or a reusable shopping bag, some yarn, rubber band, a sewing machine with thread. You're going to want a wire part so that the nose is flexible, some wire cutters to cut that wire, some scissors, and that's about it. And if you do happen to have extra N95 masks, please donate those to your doctors because there is a mask shortage and they need the real deal ones. The material, I use the Urban Outfitters bags because they're made out of the same material that the masks are made of, and it's called polypropylene. I think that's how you say it. Anyway, so I figure it helps if we make these similar to those N95 masks as we can. PDF for the pattern I use. So you cut out this piece right here, and I stacked a few of these bags on top of each other so I can cut multiples at the same time. So I'm just pinning it in right now. You push it through and then pop it up. And now I'm just cutting it out. And I've been able to get 9 from 3 bags. I guess that means each bag gives you 3. Once I've cut up the whole bag, I group these in pairs of 3s. And you'll notice that the top is a different shape than the bottom. So you want to make sure that they're matched up. And then I'm going to pin groups of 3s together. So I come over to my sewing machine with my piles of these. I'm going to go about 1/4 inch and sew all the way around. I do a few back stitches. After that, I take out the pins, and then I have a pile of these, and I group them in pairs. If we're looking at the mask here, once again, this side's a little more curved, so those are going to be lined up. It's not going to be like this. You can put a pin here or just kind of hold them together as you sew, and you're going to be sewing over this seam right here, and then you're going to go forward and backward at the ends. Okay, so now for this part, you take the diagonal of a piece of paper, you go from one side to the other, and you pinch it right there, and you fold it around, and then when it matches up on that side, you pinch there, and fold around, and you're going to tie just a little knot right there, really close, pretty close to the end. Then back at the other side, you cut it right there, and then do another little knot right there. And for each mask, you're going to be making 2 of these. It makes it a lot quicker when you do them in batches. And one of the best ways to do this is while you're FaceTiming your friends. Or you could make them while you're watching a movie or something. For this part, we take the mask and we open it up, and we're just going to be sewing on one side at a time. So I put one end of the yarn over it just like that. And now I can lower the presser foot. And I want to keep it kind of towards the top so that the strings are spaced out and can go around the ear. So I sew over it, and then I backstitch, and then I go over again. Try to make it stronger. And then this is the part that's easy to forget but very important. You put the yarn through a rubber band before you place it back here, and sew over it 3 times on the other side. And learn the hard way through lots of rethreading, it helps to keep the thread a little bit longer than you think you need. Okay, so stick with me. This side's a little bit different. So right now, instead of going through a different rubber band, we grab that rubber band from earlier that already has the rope through it, and we go through that loop. And now we're gonna place this yarn back down and sew over it 3 times. So now it's time to cut a wire for the nose piece so that you can really keep it tight to your face. I've been using this. You can use jewelry wire. I tried using paper clips, which are fine. They're a little bit too hard, but fine, you know, if you have those around. Any kind of wire that's like a medium level of flexibility, like you bend it and it stays there unless you bend it back. So this part is a little tricky. So you see the top part right there where there's more of a curve going up. So that's the part we're going to be dealing with. So we open it up here. And I fold it this way since I'm going to be sewing this way over it. So I want it to be easier to sew. And then I just fold down around the wire. And I hold the 2 ends so that I know where I'm going to start sewing. Whoops. So I was able to get it in there, and now I can fold it so that the seams are on the inside, or if, you know, someone has sensitive skin, they can keep those on the outside. It still looks, you know, fine. It's more function over fashion. But anyway, then just cut some threads. So my favorite way to wear it is with a ponytail, but if you have short hair, interesting. Anyway, you put it on like that, and I should have tucked my hair behind my ear first. Pretty much you want 1 strap over and 1 strap under, and then on that side 1 strap over, 1 strap under, and then you push this to your nose so that it fits. And it should be a tight fit all the way around. Okay, there you have it. Okay, now we have the ponytail method. So you put it on again like that, and this time you can keep it above your ears. It doesn't really matter. We're having some fire alarm problems, but pretty much your pony holds up the strap, so you don't have to worry about that. So remember that these masks are far from perfect, and they shouldn't be an excuse to go outside and hang out with friends or something unquarantined. We need to keep people from getting sick too fast so that the doctors can keep up. I hope these help when you have your bi-monthly shopping expedition. The way these masks work is by trapping the virus, and so it's best to decontaminate them by letting them sit for like 3 days. Just, you know, make sure you wash your hands after you get back from the store. Plus, you know, good time to eat those fruits and veggies and get your full 8 hours of sleep, because, you know, you want the immune system all ready if something does come up. So good luck to everyone out there.